Yo. It's Wacky Wednesdays with a Z. Bitches. What's up? We're back. So is she.
I'm here. Yay.
And,
I'm so much better at this than you are.
we're back. It's been 4 weeks.
Has it been that long?
Yep. It's been 3 weeks.
Seems longer. When the last video we did, the 100th video?
Yep, and I've done 2 since then.
Oh, so it's been about 6 weeks for me.
One of them was 45 seconds.
Oh.
And one of them was like 3 minutes.
Oh, well.
As
long as you keep up.
This week's topic was chosen by me, like the last 3 have been, because I keep forgetting to ask people for the topics. So I kind of have to make them. This week's topic is...
My head is cutting off your head.
This week's topic is your best and worst No.
Restaurant experiences.
And your best and worst retail experiences. So, we're going to start off with our best and worst retail experiences. Tiffany, what is your best retail experience? That was a train, not a man.
Best retail experience.
Or funniest.
My funniest? Okay.
I swear if you say the one I'm going to say,
I kind of don't think it's really funny, but other people do. So I went into Walmart. This was about, I don't know, 2-3 weeks ago, maybe.
Oh boy. I haven't heard this one yet.
With Kenny.
Rest in peace. Oh wait, no. Sorry.
Rest in peace, he's locked up, not dead. Okay.
I was thinking of the other Kenny, the one that was
That's
Kyle.
Kyle.
Continue.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and you wouldn't be there 2 or 3 weeks with him. Anyway.
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
So, anyways, went to buy diapers. And,
For her kids, not her.
Does everyone know that I'm midget phobia? So, we're standing at the register, and I just keep seeing an arm throw stuff up on the conveyor belt. And I peek over the lady that's in front of me, and there was not only 1, but 3 small people. And after I peeked over and seen them, they just kind of stared at me. Kept staring at me. It was really kind of fucking creepy. And then I felt like the cashier just kept talking to him and kept them there just on purpose. And when they got done, it was my turn. They decided to sit on the bench and just sit there and stare at me.
Oh my god.
I had to run, make Kenny pay for the rest of the stuff. I had to go. Yes, I'm scared of small people.
So my best / funniest retail experience happens to be with midgets as well. So the way I met Tiffany was I was her boss at Walmart. So, she's ringing people up. She's not supposed to get a break for like an hour or 2. Next thing I know, I see her light off. And I'm like, what the fuck is she doing? So she has her light off, and next thing as I walk by, I hear her say, I'm sorry, we're closed. I look, there's a damn midget getting ready to come through her line who had started a little person, who started putting her groceries up on the belt, and she closed while the woman was putting her stuff up on the belt, and then Tiffany runs out the door and goes and smokes. And then...
I was allowed to do that, though.
Yeah, because I didn't give a crap what she did. And then... What do you ever understand? And then another funny thing that happened this is my worst retail experience. It was at my store in Vegas at Walmart. People there were rude as F. That means fuck. I was at the service desk returning stuff for a lady. And she went to return Campbell's soup. I don't really know why, but she did. Well, they were expired. And she didn't have a receipt. So I told her I couldn't return them. Next thing I know, I have Campbell's soup can come flying on my head.
Oh, shit.
And then another funny retail experience I just have a ton of them. But also at Walmart in Milford, I was returning something for a customer. She wanted to return some jeans and clothes and all this stuff, and I refused to return because she didn't have a receipt. It was like $100. She's like, I want to speak to your manager. So I got Pete. I don't know if you remember Pete or not. Got him. He came up. Of course, I was on the right. And this lady got pissed off because I wouldn't return her stuff. And this is before I got the manager. So she took off her glasses and threw them at me. And I picked up her glasses and threw them back. I said, lady, I don't need your glasses. I got some of my own. Thanks. And then I walked off. So that was my funny story. What? So what is your best restaurant experience?
Honestly, couldn't tell you.
That means...
I eat at fast food a lot, so I don't really see people because I'm lazy, so I do drive-thru. What the fuck? Get that thing off of me.
It's just drinking some milk.
Nah, ain't no milk in there anymore.
My best restaurant experience was whenever I go to a buffet and I fill my plates.
I don't really go to a buffet.
I don't really either.
Like, we went to Frisch's today, and for some fucking reason, I didn't eat breakfast.
I know, and I'm pretty sure the text this morning said, you want to go get some breakfast this morning? And what do? Got grilled cheese and burgers. So what's your worst restaurant experience? I know you got some.
I think any experience when you go to eat something and your food comes back wrong is worst. Okay, 15.
Wrong.
Yeah, 15, right?
15, what?
I was 15.
Oh.
I was pregnant with my daughter.
Number 1.
Yes. And my mom took me to...
Look at that stain right there on my shirt.
I'm trying to put it out.
Thank you.
My mom took me to some restaurants, like kind of like a Texas Roadhouse, but for burgers in Kentucky. And they brought me back my burger charcoal. I can't stand that black stuff on my burgers. And so I cried. Like, I just busted. And the lady brought me back another burger and let me have both burgers and didn't charge me for any of my food.
So that was your worst experience or your best?
That was like probably the best one.
I just asked for your worst and you gave me your best.
Oh well.
Oh wait, no, I did ask for your best.
You're confusing me.
I don't know what I asked for. So do you have a worst?
I have a lot of worst.
That was your worst. You said my worst is probably any time I go and my food's wrong.
Yeah, and my food was so wrong.
So that was your best and worst all in one because your food was wrong. However, you got free meal and twice.
Right.
So.
So Tom, tell me about your Frisch's ordeal.
Hashtag ban Mount Repo Frisch's. I have not been back, and I will not go back ever. I will never, ever, ever, ever.
Now Mount Repo, that's Milford, right?
Like in between Milford, like yeah, on the edge of Milford and Goshen. Yeah. I will never step foot in that Frisch's ever again. I've already given them 3 chances. After this time, nope, I'm good. So, I was there with Robbie. Now I want your opinion. Have you been a server before?
No.
Okay, let's pretend you're a server.
Okay.
Come to the table, ask what you want to drink. I say a diet vanilla. A vanilla diet or something. And then he says a Mountain Dew. So he brings her drinks. First of all, this guy's status, his name was Kurt or Cunt or something. And he was rude then. So he brings her drinks. Doesn't give us our straws. So we asked for straws, not very nicely. He threw the straws on the table. So we're like, this is going to be fun. So he takes our order. And this is what we ordered. I said, can I have a grilled cheese and fries,
Tartar sauce.
crispy fries, and tartar sauce. He says, can I have a big boy, only tartar sauce, or only extra tartar sauce? What does that mean to you?
You want only tartar sauce, but extra.
Right. So he says, so you blinded me. And Robbie says, I want a big boy with only extra tartar sauce. So he said, so you want a big boy, no pickle, no lettuce. And Robbie repeated himself again. I want a big boy, only extra tartar sauce. Like if that's all he orders.
So you want the burger and tartar sauce.
And the cheese or whatever. So he says, do you want cheese? Sometimes he does, sometimes he doesn't. He did not want to use that time. So he said, of course, at this point he was getting pissed, so he raised his voice. He goes, I want a big boy, only extra tartar sauce. And he's like, okay, I think I got it now. I think I understand what you want. So it takes you 4 times to order this, right? So, you know, he delivers her food. He has a big boy, or I have a grilled cheese, and some cold, crispy fries. He has a big boy with light tartar sauce and lettuce and cheese. So at this point, Robbie's like, I can't deal with this. So he took the plate up himself. And the server says, sir, is there something wrong? And Robbie says, I want a big boy, only extra tartar sauce.
I so wish I could have been there.
And just walks right past the server and goes up to the cashier where the manager was. So the manager kind of very rudely was like, do you need something? He goes, a big boy, only extra tartar sauce. And explained the whole situation to the manager. She's like, okay, I'll make it myself. So, she makes it.
So the manager makes it?
So the manager makes it. Someone brings it out and says, I was told to come to your table and tell you I'm sorry, but I don't know what I'm sorry for. But here is a big boy with only extra tartar sauce. And like I was just told, sorry, but I don't know why. First of all, if you're going to apologize, but you don't know why you're apologizing, don't even say you're sorry if you don't know why you're sorry.
Or don't let it be known that you don't know why you're sorry.
Right. So, I went to Robbie and we were like, WTF, are you freaking kidding me? So his food was right. Well then, I ate half my grilled cheese sandwich, it was great. The other half, when you pushed on it, it's not supposed to sink freaking in. It was completely covered in liquid and grease. So I was like, I'm going to complain. And he's like, don't. We've already caused enough problems. I was like, okay.
I would have anyway.
So he's eating his fries. And there's hair in his food. And it's not from him. And it's not from me. Because neither of us have blonde hair. So. He's like, I'm done. We never once saw our server again after our food was brought to us.
Well, of course not.
So, we go up there. We're like, we didn't get a check. So the cashier lady, it was not the manager. Robbie's like, I need your corporate number, please. So, then, she gives us the corporate number. Or she's looking for the corporate number, and he goes, I also need to talk to a manager. And she looks at us, and she goes, we hold on, you asked. That was her tone, and we were like, okay, whatever. So then, the manager comes, and she goes, yes. Now, how can I help you? But yes. So he's like, there's a hair in my food. I need you to do something. I need you to take my fries off. Blah, blah, blah. So she literally comps our french fries. We saved $1.99 on our meal. $1.99. So then, next thing we know, this girl is over there bitching to the cook about us. And you hear the cook go off on this woman, which is the funniest thing. He said, well, whenever you touch any part of your body when you work in the restaurant industry, you're supposed to wash your hands. So maybe if you know how to do your job and stop worrying about everybody else's problems, you'd actually be a good server. And Robbie looked over at the cook and said, thank you. And so then the manager's like, what are you guys talking about? Are you talking about them? And she's like, no, I had a loose eyebrow hair. Okay, and that's not what you were talking about, dumb bitch. So, the lady comps the fries. So we're walking out the door. And then we walked out the door. Oh, the lady held up the receipt. She goes, I'll definitely remember you guys for the next time you're in. And Robbie's like, we won't be back. So we walk out the door. This bitch is laughing hysterically at us as we were walking out the door. Not the manager, but the cashier. So Robbie turns around and is like, fuck you, fat cunt. And walked out the door. So he calls corporate office. Has to leave a message and says he wants a phone call back. So I went online and I did this survey because I want them to get bad reviews and shit. So I did the survey and he called. Well, they called him back and they said, this is Frisch's policy. He's like, we need something to be done. This is the third bad experience we've had, blah, blah, blah. They say, if you eat it, you buy it. I know. We don't give you.
My arm's ready to fall off.
That's cute. So, yeah. So I've never set foot back in that Frisch's restaurant, and I never will. Hashtag ban, not repo, Frisch's. Hashtag fuck Frisch's. I was just there today, but not Mount Repo.
I can't say that I ever ate at that Frisch's.
Don't.
Can't say that. I lived in Goshen, what, 6 years?
Yeah. Don't ever eat there. We've had maybe one good experience there.
I don't think I've ever ate there, but I have no reason to be back in Milford, so.
Right. So yeah, that was my horrible first experience that everyone's been asking me about, and I was not going to even think about typing that on Facebook. My friend Rachel, I told her I would never step foot in Frisch's again because that's where like we used to always go, and she's like, "Why?" And I was like, "Do you really want to know?" So I text the whole entire story to her. She got 27 pages of text from me with that story.
Yeah, way too much time on your hands.
I was in bed.
Should have been asleep or something.
Right. Next, I would like to say, hashtag Team Bianca Del Rio. Yep. My bitch won. RuPaul's Drag Race Season 6.
Whoop, whoop.
Guess what next weekend is, Tiffany? For real? It's Pride weekend.
Next weekend. Not this coming
No,
weekend.
the
The following
31st.
weekend.
And we will be making a video while we're at Pride. It will be longer than our normals, but not an hour long because, why am I swinging back and forth? Because I used to have to say this all the time, but I'm about to say it again. We're holding open auditions. If you want to be on cast with What's Crackin', don't listen to what another YouTube channel is saying. It's talking shit about us on YouTube, on Facebook, because, yeah, we might have been doing this 6 months or more, and you say none of our videos have more than 50 viewers. Wrong. Thank you. Anyways, so if you'd like to audition to be on this sickening channel, make a video of why you want to be on it, what you can bring differently to the channel, and post it in the comments on one of our videos. We will consider you. I have a couple audition videos already. So yeah, make sure you watch us 3 days a week. Shut up, Tiffany. Make sure you catch Misty Phoenix, your current reigning Miss Cincinnati America. Every other Tuesday for Tripped Out Tuesdays. Make sure you catch Cotton Candy and Ratchet Boo Wacky Wednesdays with a Z. Every other Wednesday. Every Saturday, make sure you stay tuned for the Mockery Files with Naomi Nicole Onassis. Onassis. The 15th, we're back to doing it every week again. So starting then, you can make sure you stay tuned every Tuesday for Tripped Out Tuesdays with Misty Phoenix Judd. Every Wednesday, we have Wacky Wednesdays with a Z with Cotton Candy and Ratchet Boo. And every Saturday,
my ratchet hat.
I know, I'm still looking for it. Every Saturday, we have the Mockery Files with Naomi Nicole Onassis. I am looking for someone for Mondays and Fridays. Oh, and don't forget, Whitney Sear Divine will be starting on our channel sometime this summer. Her premiere's been like 10 times now, but she has been really sick, so this summer, catch her.
And I do have to tell you, sometime in June, I will be taking a break from What's Crackin'.
Yay.
Probably a week or two. I mean, I'll record or whatnot. I won't be able to talk too much. Having dental surgery. So, yeah, that'll be awesome.
But she will still, she's not like leaving the channel, she's just taking, she's going on leave of absence.
I will appear. I just will not vocalize.
So she'll just stare at me like I'm crazy.
Yeah.
And we're going to have her smile really big. I think maybe pearly whites.
Well, yeah, they'll be brand new.
Oh, well, that don't mean they're not going to be black.
If my dentist wants to stay alive.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for watching. Let's get more than 3 views for this video this week. Let's get more than 50 views for this video so we can show another YouTube channel that. Yeah. So.
Get to tripping and knock the baby out their biscuit.
I forgot to tell everybody, my name is Thomas McCracken, also known as Cotton Candy.
And I am Tiffany Morris.
Like I said before, watch us 3 days a week. We may be going back to Mondays. I don't know yet. Probably not, because I like Wednesdays, because...
It's the middle of the week.
Oh, yeah, Pride is next weekend. I already said that, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
So make sure you come out and see. Jessica Diamond will be there. She is performing on the main stage at Yateman's Cove, along with lots of other people from all the bars in Cincinnati. It's going to be a great time. Tiffany's never been. We'll be recording live there. So, as always, thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting us. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Email us. Whatever you want to email us. And get those audition videos. And thank you for watching. As always, make sure you... Oh my god, I've not done this for a while. It's not wintertime. Make sure you... Fuck. How'd it go? Make sure you... Put on those tank tops. That's not right.
The Speedos?
Wear your Speedos so you're... It's your part.
I never get this shit right.
Wear your Speedos.
Yeah.
So your
balls can hang out.
It's bulge. Bulge, not balls. And as always, stay queer.
Where the fuck you get queer?
Look at me. Not that close though, please. Thank you.